Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on wherever you have joined today's program from. Thank you all so much for giving me such an opportunity to talk to you all this day. So today I am called upon here to talk to you about career development program, and the theme that was given was knowing your personality type when choosing a career. So for those of you who are joining this line for the first time, my name is Counselor Mrs. Charity Adomazanu, popularly known as RiTy. Thank you all once again. And so today we are looking at knowing your personality type when choosing a career. So what is a personality? When we say personality, what does it mean? So personality refers to the unique combination of characteristics and traits that defines how a person thinks, feels, or behaves. This is what we mean by personality: how you think, how you feel, how you behave, the way you love to do some things. These all comes together, and then we name it, or we call it personality. Now, career is something that one take it upon him or herself to pursue a dream, something that a work, a job, or something that you would want to love to do for, in fact, the rest of your life. You like doing it. You are all in forever, every time. That is who you are. That is what you were born to do. It becomes part of you. And then we name or we term that as a career, something you love to do, something you love to engage in. Now, how is it important? How is personality important when you want to identify or you want to know the career or the work or the job or whatever you want to find yourself? Now, knowing your personality, it helps you, the individual, to understand your strength, your weakness, and preferences. Your strength, your weakness, and the preferences. Now, let's look at the big 5 personality traits that we have. We have these traits. We have one called the openness. And under the openness, we have the creativity, the imaginations, and the people who are always willing to try new things. So under this category, if you find yourself here, you could see that you are the type that love to imagine things, love to create things, love to try new things. These are a category or a trait of some people. And then we have the conscientiousness. These people, under this, we have the organization, dependability, and discipline. And so if you find yourself in this trait, you could see that these are some of the things that comes around you or you find yourself within. And then we have the extroversion. Under this, we have the sociable, the talkatives, the assertives people, and all that. And then we have the agreeableness, those that have compassion, cooperative, and trust. And then we have the emotional stability and resilience to stress people. In fact, we have some people who are really resilient when it comes to stress. Such people, their job or their career or something that they will choose to do might be different from those under the openness, who are the imagination people or the creativity people. So now, personality types and the career matchings. Let's look at how we can match the personality types and then the career. Now, we have those that we call them the realistic people or the doers. The doers, these people are those that use their hand practically. In fact, they can use their hand to do something, to create something. And these people, you can find these careers like engineer, mechanic, carpentry, hairdressers, people that use their hands to do something. So if you find yourself that you are the type that can use your hand to do something most often without struggling, without being worried or something, then it means you fall under this doers. And if you fall under these doers, it means that such jobs or such careers can help you, or you can do more under that. We have the investigative, or what we call them the thinkers. These are individuals who really analyze things, the analytical people, the intellectuals, and for them, their career happens to be around doctors, scientists, research. So when you are the type that really look into things, you analyze things, you are the thinker person, then it means that growing up, or you can find yourself in this area of career, which is going to be a great or a fantastic one. And then we have the artistic or the creators. These people are also the imaginative people. Yes, under this you could see the people in the arts, writings, those that can create with their imaginations, all those people, they come under the creators or the artistic. And then we have the social or the helpers. I call them the nature called. And that these people are mostly find themselves under nursing, teachers, social works, because they are naturally helpers. If you are the type that you see yourself to be helping people all of the time, in fact, any little thing you want to give assistance, any little thing you want to give a helping hand, please, your career is nowhere than nurse, teacher, social worker, and those things. That is where you should find yourself, because naturally that is where you belong. And then we have the persuaders. These are people who lead. Yes, the business executives, the lawyers, and all that. And then we have the conventional or the organizers. These people are detailed oriented. And so you could see that even as a child, as the person might be, when you give them something, the way they will look at the thing, the way they will in fact look at how the whole thing is and try to ask questions. And under this category, mostly they work as an accountant, administrators, librarians, and all that. Notwithstanding, there are people who find themselves in maybe 3 or 4 categories, or in this category. You could see yourself that you have the artistic trait. You could also see yourself that maybe you have the thinker's side, and then you could also see yourself that maybe you have the other side. There is nothing wrong with it. We have people who have 3 or 4 different traits. Now, when it comes to this, or when it comes to that, what you have to do is to select which is more of you. And that is where the self, looking into yourself and knowing yourself very well becomes important. Yes. So how do you identify your type, your personality type? How can you really identify who you are? Because there are a lot of people who naturally don't know who they are, not to even talk of what they would want to do. They don't know about it at all. And so the first here is to have the self-reflection. Have self-reflection. Think about your interest. Think about the things that you do with passion. Think about the things that you have strength, and you in fact you love to do that particular thing. Look into yourself, reflect, ask yourself, what is it that I love to do without any stress? What is it that I love to engage myself without looking elsewhere? And my passion is full out of it. Ask yourself, this is where self-reflection comes in. If you are able to identify or know yourself very well, definitely you fall under these types of traits. And that is where you'll be able to know that, okay, if I fall under this trait, these are the categories of work that goes for them. And then you can choose. It's an individual thing. You can choose personally for yourself that, okay, this is what I want to pursue. This is what I want to do. And then you could see that it becomes very easy for you. Now, we have personality testers that normally we use to test this. Yes, we have the Myers-Briggs. It's a form of, let's say, questionnaires that it will ask you questions and then you answer. So based on the result that comes out, then it will detect or tell you that, okay, you fall under this personality trait, you fall under this, and then this is what is going to help you as an individual. That is when you don't know how to do it, or you don't even know yourself and you want to do this personality test. Yes, it's very, very, very crucial. It's good. And so, as it says that success is liking yourself, liking what you do and liking how you do it. So as children, we often, fantasize ourselves, our future career, often choosing traditional roles such as doctors, engineers, or teachers. However, there are times that we tend to overlook the impact of those choices we make as we grow older. So this personality assessment can really be of, valuable tool for the younger ones who are truly coming up. So we are here as youth, and then we want to really know who we are, and then we have to be able to know the interests, the values, the skills, the things that we really want to achieve as people. Now, another way to also do it is to look for feedback from friends or family members or relatives or whatever they call. There are some people that they can really tell that, okay, my mom said I can do this, my dad said I can do this. Sometimes friends can really identify who you are for you. They can see something in you and tell you, oh, we feel and we know that this particular thing is something that you'll be able to do. And when you do that, you could see that it was going to help you. Now, when you align your personality with your career choices, it helps. Yes, in fact, it gives you the satisfaction that you ought to do. There are a lot of people that are working in so many industries that they are not happy about it. And at the end of the day, you could see that they feel emotionally stressed, mentally they are not healthy. In fact, their whole well-being is not good because they have chosen a career which they think now it is too late even to change. And so they are just doing it just like that, and they are not happy. And so if you're able to align it properly, you could see that as you are working, you love the things that you are doing. You love the job. That is where you do things and people begin to ask you, how are you doing it? It flows naturally. You work at the workplace, you could see that you are seen differently because you are able to give out your best, because you really love what you are doing and you love everything that is coming out from you. And so you give in everything detailed, detailed. Everything is on point and you feel happy and fulfilled within yourself. People who don't match their personality with their career and choose wisely, trust me, they are going through hell. I wish somebody can just raise up their hand and then share their stories with us, because I know some people are here who are really suffering from that because they did not choose right, and now they feel that it's too late because they have gone to school to waste money. But one thing I always assure people is that, please, if you think where you are you don't like it, please, there is room for change. There is nothing like it's too late for you to change or come back to where you really want to be. that thing, please, let's stop, because I hear people saying, oh, I have invested so much in this engineering program, and now I feel that I should go back to fashion. Please, if you feel that you have to go back to fashion, please go. If you really desire to go back to, let's say, health, please go. If you really desire to go back in any of the industry, that's where you have the passion. It means perhaps when you were growing up, you couldn't get the guidance as today youth are getting. We are doing developmental programs like what we are doing to tell you that this and this and this you have to do to be able to identify who you truly are, so that at the end, whatever you choose to do, you'll be able to like, and then you'll be able to do it well. Yes, so it is not too late to say that, oh, I want to do it, but it's like it's too late. No, it's not too late. But to the young ones, it's because of you we are organizing this program. So to the young ones, we say that make sure that you identify your own self properly, so that you can be able to match your personality with whatever you want to do. Now, there are ways to do it. If you can't do it yourself, we have career counselors. Yes, we have people like us there. You have to seek guidance. Talk to people, mentors. If you desire to sing, if you desire to become a musician, get close to people who are already in the industry. If you desire to become a doctor, get closely. If you desire, whatever you desire yourself to be, just get close. And as you seek counseling and guidance, and as you take these personality tests and all that, you could see that at the end of the day, you are able to identify who you truly are. And then you are going to match everything that it is in you with it. And now when you choose that career, you feel in yourself that you are truly working for God and country without going through stress, without going through pain. Because it is very painful to find yourself in an industry where you don't love to work there. That is too deadly. That is too deadly, and that is not good at all. And as youth as we are, we have to research, read more about ourselves, our personalities, the things that makes us happy, the things that makes us more productive, the things that makes us more efficient. We need to look at that. We need to research into it. We need to find out. Don't wait for somebody to come and tell you. Know yourself. Know yourself. Know yourself and know who you are. And in this, you will be able to identify every little thing. Yeah. And so we say that self-awareness and the journey of discovering the right career, you need to understand, because it is the first step for you to understand yourself, so that you are able to choose the career that best fits into your personality. So on this note, I will leave you with what I said. If you are a doer, you have to know. If you are a thinker, you have to know. If you are a creator, you have to know. If you are a persuader, you have to know. And if you fall under the organizers, you have to know. And the simplest way to know this is to get to use the personality tests, or friends around you, or you staying in yourself to identify what makes you happy and what makes you really safe. And when you are doing with passion. I believe you have taken something today, and I know there are a lot of questions that are coming up. Please, type the questions and I'm going to answer to all of them. Thank you all so much. Let me end here for now.